Since its founding in 2013, the Economic Freedom Fighters, or EFF, have become one of the most talked about political movements in South Africa. Led by the charismatic and controversial Julius Malema, the EFF has reshaped the country's political landscape. Today, we dive into the history, vision, and impact of the EFF. The story of the EFF begins with the rise of Julius Malema. Once a prominent figure in the ANC Youth League, Malema was expelled from the African National Congress in 2012 for misconduct. But instead of retreating from politics, Malema founded the Economic Freedom Fighters in July 2013. Alongside other activists, they created a party rooted in Marxist-Leninist principles, aiming to fight for the economic liberation of Black South Africans. The EFF's vision is radical and revolutionary. The party stands for the nationalization of mines, banks, and key industries, and most controversially, the expropriation of land without compensation. The EFF believes that this is essential to correct the economic injustices caused by apartheid. The party also advocates for Pan-Africanism, pushing for African unity in the fight for economic independence and sovereignty. Despite being a newcomer, the EFF made an immediate impact. In their first election in 2014, they secured 6.35% of the vote, winning 25 seats in South Africa's National Assembly. 5 years later, in 2019, they grew even stronger, winning over 10% of the vote and increasing their seats to 44. The EFF's appeal lies largely with young voters and the working class, those who feel disillusioned with the slow pace of change under the ANC. Since entering parliament, the EFF has gained a reputation for its confrontational and militant style. They've challenged other political leaders on corruption, the handling of state-owned enterprises, and their slow progress in addressing land reform. One of their most notable achievements was pushing the issue of land expropriation without compensation into the national spotlight. In 2018, the EFF played a key role in passing a motion to amend the Constitution to allow for this controversial reform. But the EFF's rise has not been without controversy. Malema himself has faced numerous legal challenges, including accusations of inciting violence. The party's militant rhetoric, particularly around land reform, has drawn criticism from various sectors of society. Despite this, the EFF remains resilient, with Malema doubling down on their vision for radical economic transformation. Love them or hate them, the EFF has undeniably reshaped South African politics. By forcing issues like land reform and economic inequality into the national conversation, they've pressured the ANC and other parties to respond. The EFF has also mobilized a new generation of young voters, eager for change and frustrated by the country's slow progress in tackling poverty and unemployment. In just over a decade, the Economic Freedom Fighters have become a formidable force in South Africa. With their bold vision of economic freedom and a growing support base, the EFF continues to challenge the status quo. But as they move forward, the question remains: can the EFF turn their revolutionary ideals into lasting change for South Africa?
If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. And as always, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.